Astrophysics is basically an excuse for us to study everything cool in space. You can study stars, you can study black holes, you can study the fabric of space-time itself. Massive objects like planets and black holes cause deformations in the very fabric of space and time itself. And when you have two objects that are orbiting each other out in space, like two black holes spinning around each other, they can produce ripples in that fabric. And those are what we call gravitational waves. And those are a way for us to observe really distant astrophysical events like collisions of black holes. During my first semester, I wanted to make sure that physics was really what I wanted to do, so I thought I would get involved in research, and I just reached out to a couple of the professors, and they were looking for students.
At Syracuse, we try and get as many undergraduate students involved in research as possible. I think every research group in the physics department has undergraduates working with them and have really made great contributions to the discoveries of gravitational waves and furthering our knowledge of the universe.
So the research that I do is on the computational algorithms that we use to interpret and kind of make sense of a gravitational wave signal.
She wanted to learn about the sources of the gravitational waves and figure out what we could do by using the gravitational waves to study the objects. And now her research project is trying to understand what happens when two neutron stars crash into each other.
I think it's going to help me be really successful in grad school, and that I've already had 4 years of experience working on a long-term project. I have experience with communicating scientific results through writing, through presentations. So I've been able to kind of start developing some of these skills that I'll need as a grad student pretty early on.
It's really great for undergraduates to get research experience no matter what their career path. We try and bring our students into the fold and say, look, you don't have to just learn what you're learning in the classroom. You can be a producer of new knowledge, and you can do some research that makes a contribution that maybe in 10 years' time, another undergraduate will be reading about something in a textbook that you've contributed some piece to.
What's most exciting to me about astrophysics is that there's so little that we understand about the universe. So basically any research you do, you're going to learn something completely new that nobody's ever found before. And that's kind of the fun of it. So it is really difficult, but each day you're learning something new.